We start with breaking news in West Nashville. The crews are still investigating a house fire that happened earlier this morning. They're looking at the charred inside of that home. They say it could be destroyed. Now, we'll show you what it looked like earlier this morning. You see the smoke billowing from the back side of this home here along Newton Avenue. It's near I-40 and White Bridge Road. It was around 4 o'clock in the morning when it caught fire. A couple of cars also damaged. 4 people were inside at the time, but they all made it out safely. No word yet how that fire started, but the chief is calling it questionable. Investigators remain on the scene right now.
And we are also following breaking news out of downtown this morning where a woman was violently attacked and then allegedly abducted. Let's check in with Cuthbert Langley from First Avenue and Broad with more. Good morning, Cuthbert.
Good morning, Amy. This is a very popular spot in downtown Nashville, perhaps one of the most popular corners right here behind me in front of Hard Rock Cafe. And that's where police say this attack and possible abduction happened last night around 9:30. Here's a look at the scene. Police say the woman was walking down First Avenue when a white van pulled up. A man got out of that car, allegedly punched the woman, grabbed her by her hair, and then threw her in the back of the van. That car sped off, but a witness was able to grab the license plate number of that car. And it turns out that van was reported stolen earlier in the day. And then around 2:30 this morning, officers found the car and have taken a man into custody. Now, we spoke exclusively to the witness who said this entire incident lasted less than 30 seconds.
Before we could say anything to try and stop it, they were gone. Like, it was just like it happened so fast.
So while one person is in custody, police are now searching for another man as well. Coming up at 7:30, we'll talk more about who that person may be. For now, though, we're live along Lower Broadway. Cuthbert Langley, News Channel 5.
Cuthbert, thank you. And a developing story in Laverne where police are investigating a shootout in the middle of a street. Details are still sketchy, but we're told it began with an argument between people in 2 cars. One car took off and crashed. 4 people are in custody, but no word on injuries or if anyone's been charged. As soon as we get an update, we'll let you know.
There will be some incredible testimony in court today, I would imagine. We're going to find out whether the man charged in a brutal murder of his father-in-law will actually stand trial. Sandy Calvert has pleaded not guilty by reason of insanity. There's his picture. Investigators say that he shot and then decapitated James Hudgens, his father-in-law, in Hendersonville back in 2014. A ruling on whether or not he's mentally able to stand trial this May is expected today. So look for the latest and whatever happens in court today on our Facebook page and our website, newschannel5.com, throughout the day.
Meantime, Metro Councilman Green Jr. is said to be improving and could soon be released from the hospital. The councilman was shot 3 times Wednesday night near the Marathon gas station on White Bridge Pike. Surveillance video shows Green follows 2 men off of camera where some sort of altercation happens. He told detectives that he thought one of those men was a relative. Green is then seen collapsing. No arrests have been made. And here's another look at who police are looking for. If you have any information, call Crime Stoppers 615-74-CRIME.
A push, Amy, to curb violence, especially among young people, has now their parents going to school. Over the weekend, Metro Schools held what it calls Parent University, really for any parent out there. It took place over at Tennessee State University. Great job by TSU doing this. Among the issues that parents learned was the invisible backpack.
The invisible backpack is the background experience that all of our students come to school with. Be that experience positive or negative, we all bring those past experiences to our educational experience.
Experts and resources all on hand at TSU for parents to take advantage and help them understand and improve their child's physical and mental health. All right, speaking of schools, today we're going to talk more about Hillwood High School. Some of the options the Metro school system will be considering could be relocating Hillwood High School to a site near the Bellevue Middle School campus, or even rebuilding Hillwood High where it currently is on its current property. That meeting starts at 6 o'clock tonight at Bellevue Middle Prep. If you can't make it, don't worry. 3 other meetings will take place on a renovation process for Hillwood High School. The next one will be Thursday at Charlotte Park Elementary School.
And a high school football player is recovering this morning after a bad hit left him temporarily paralyzed. This is Christian C.J. Ivy with another teammate. Christian's there to your right. The Smoky Bar News reports that Sycamore High linebacker lost use of his legs after being tackled during Friday's game against White House. The 16-year-old was taken to Vanderbilt, where doctors said the hit caused spinal spasms. He has since regained feeling in his legs, and we're told this is not permanent damage.
Well, the Titans' losing streak is finally over this morning. Quarterback Marcus Mariota back yesterday in New Orleans against the Saints, one of the rookie's best games yet, throwing for 371 yards, including that gift there to Delaney Walker. 4 TDs. The Titans win it 34-28.